My wife recently made a decision to change the way that she eats, change the food that she takes in, and also just change the exercise routine that she's doing. And what I have recently become aware of is that as she was making this change, I was out there actively resisting it. Well, maybe it was more like passively resisting it. I wasn't aware that I was doing it, but there were just certain things that I would, conveniently choose not to hear, or that I would suggest one way or the other, just to see she was open to the idea of falling off the path. And what dawned on me was that, honestly, quite honestly, her change was actually going to impact me. Not because it meant that there's going to be different food that we'd be eating, but what really came up for me was that if she's going to change, well, then that would mean that I might need a change, or there's no reason why I couldn't change myself. And I wasn't really ready for that. I didn't really consider that. And I was resisting that change. I love to think of myself as an amazing husband, so it's not very fun to go out and share this here. But at the same time, I know that it serves. And so I want to bring this up for you and ask you in the place here, where's one place in your life where you might be resisting change? Perhaps because you're not necessarily ready for it or for whatever reason it is. And then on the other side, so this is a resisting the change that someone else might be bringing upon you. On the other side here, what's one area where you're looking to make a change, but you either are afraid of someone resisting against it, naysayers, someone not respecting or not supporting you along that change that you're making, or just the fear that others might look at you differently or treat you differently because they are somehow impacted, whether they're conscious or aware of it or not. So, what's one place where you are actively resisting against someone else's change? And what's one change that you have been reluctant to make where you're concerned with the impact it might have on other people? I'd love to just put this out here for you to spend some time thinking through and go back, share with me some of the thoughts that come to you, and we can continue to explore this here. As a pioneer, change is part of the game. Change is what we do. We change the status quo, we go off and we forge a new future for ourselves and for those that we lead. And so, with that, there, being able to understand what might be some of the challenges and some of the things that are keeping us from making that change, so we can proactively spend our energy toward creating the change that we're looking to do, and toward making them safe along the process. Perhaps that's the question that's interesting there. What can you do in either of those cases, whether it's something that you're resisting or something you're afraid that others will resist of you? What can you do to make it safe for them? What can you do to help them know or make it safe for yourself as well? But how do you restore safety in this place where we might be finding resistance to change? I'm going to leave you with that question. I feel like that one's a more powerful question for you to live into. And I'm looking forward to your comments. How might you restore safety in this kind of change environment? I'm Nemo Ashong, founder of Hempjoyment and pioneer leader of the World Joy Movement. Here's to your next frontier. Journey on.